with this door. Ain't nothing in there.
I'm just letting you know though.
Okay, that's fine.
My kids, why it's important to me, and I had that right to be secure.
Well, nothing's going to get me moved out the car unless it's going to get taken.
I need my other keys because the car will not lock.
We're not locked.
It will not be locked.
Okay. Who got a key right there?
I need the keys to be secured.
Okay.
And out of the car because he doesn't have a right to be in my car.
He's not giving you your car.
I know, but the keys, I need it to be.
Who car? They both going in his car?
No, she's gonna go. I'm gonna get her put in my car.
Okay.
Do you have a business card?
I do not.
What's your name? I need to write this down.
Okay, we gonna get everything. Come on, step on over here, man. Come on, get in. Don't get in the back seat.
Love you, baby.
Love you too.
In a little bit.
All right.
Just gonna put it up. What? You know what he said?
Yeah.
Just gonna put it in the car. This ain't wartime.
That's what she's saying.
Yeah, ain't gonna see her at the top. Just gonna put it in the car. He's telling me what to do now.
Yeah. That's what they said.
Yeah. He's gonna tell me to put it in the car.
He did it right. All right then. He did it right.
Just a chain of command, aren't you? I'm gonna hold on to the key. You want me to hold on to the door? Bro, come on, look.
Hey, guess what, Josh? Somebody haircuts ain't gonna tell me what to do. Yeah. It's leaving right now. I'm about to fall up there. I said it's leaving right now. Yeah. Bush told him already.
Y'all doing all right this morning? Y'all doing okay this morning?
Oh yeah, we doing real good. All right. Let me tell you. I'm gonna follow him up there. Sheriff should be up there by the time we get there. Hold on, man, before you pull it. Oh, yeah, it's in there. I'm about to say, is that pin in there? But it is. I said, I'm straight to see you snatch that shit, come flying out.
It's all down south because they ain't gonna be out of here.
Okay, well, let's talk. Man, we've been chasing this bitch all night.
Really?
She committed a murder.
Oh shit.
The gun's still in the car. Yeah, you're taking this right to the office.
Around here?
No, it actually happened in somewhere in Florida. They thought she was going to Pensacola, but they picked up her cell phone up here. Before it went off, so we were looking for her all night. And just before we got our shift, he was sitting across the street, happened to ride by her. She's sitting in the passenger seat of the car, he read the tags. And that was her.
Golly, man,
They said she was down here in Lake Park somewhere, but we couldn't find her nowhere.
that's crazy. See, who's she? I mean,
I don't know who she is. She murdered somebody. She murdered somebody. Somewhere in Florida. But the deputy you saw right here with the glasses on, the one I talked to you,
Yeah.
his brother was the one that lives in Florida put the bolo out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And they said we got the signal somewhere up in Georgia, but they thought she was going to Pensacola. The signal came up here, but we couldn't find out where they were at. We were looking around. And just by pure luck, he happened to... And I've been sitting at this damn gas station all night, too.
Oh, wow.
I'm at another traffic stop on 84. He comes swing by here one more time, and they sitting right here.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I apologize for it taking me so... I live in Hayhara.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
It's the fact that because she's a high priority and we got people coming in to see her, stuff like that.
I mean, we're supposed to have a 30-minute response time anyway, but
Yeah.
I just we do the best we can. Yeah, where am I going to once I
Right
get
to
up
the
here?
sheriff's office.
Okay.
So you can ride the interstate, get off at exit 11. That's Madison Highway.
Right, but I mean, do I turn in like I'm going to the jail to visit in, or
No.
Like,
Like you
going
going
in
to
by the county bar or the county shop?
right by the county bar shop. Yes,
Okay.
right over there.
All right.
Yeah, the gate that's fenced in. If I were you, don't go in there yet because it's probably still closed. So you'll see the county barn right here when you pull in on your left hand, on your right hand side.
Yeah.
Them doors straight ahead. That's the patrol room.
Okay.
Just knock on it. The sheriff will be and everybody will be right there in the patrol room right now.
Okay.
And then just ask them where they wanted that.
All right.
Because somebody's got to come open up that gate for you anyway.
I appreciate it.
All right, sir. You too.
Okay, that is the first video. There's actually two of these, and I thought I'd clarify it. Yeah, it was a good car, and it was a late model Ford Escape, and just to make a slight correction, the car was not repossessed. It is in Ocala right now, and will be held until the trial. What they do is they use the car in case they keep it in case the jury wants to look at the car during the trial. This is somewhat similar to what happened with the Casey's car. They kept Casey's car until after the trial. They gave it back to the grandparents because it was registered in his name, and he had it crushed. He didn't want it to be sold as a souvenir. The car will probably be turned over to the husband at some point because she's obviously not going to be able to drive the car. I don't know who's on the title. I haven't run the plate on the car to see who it's licensed to. So that is correct. The gun was in the car. If you listen to the conversation between the officer and the tow driver, he said that the gun is still in the car. The deputy from Marion County asked the supervisor in one of my previous videos to seal the car so that when it gets back to Florida, they can do a forensic examination of the car. And this is what was done. This is generally done in all areas where a vehicle is involved in a major crime. They seal the car and they bring the car to the investigative agency for them to determine what to do with it. They have a forensic garage like Orlando had for Casey's car, and that's where it's at. They seal it, they go through it with a fine-tooth comb, take DNA, tabulate everything in the car as evidence, and then they go from there. Okay, what we're going to do now is we are going to move on to the next video. And this one's a little bit longer, so grab some popcorn. And I think you're going to be interested in this one. Kind of awesome. Well, this is the first I've ever seen this kind of evidence in a murder case.
Hey, baby.
Hi, beautiful.
What are you doing?
Just sitting here waiting to talk to you.
Yeah. How was your ride?
Well, it was alright.
When'd you get home?
About 5 o'clock.
Yeah. What have
Yeah.
you been doing at the house?
Just, I put my things away, and I made some ramen noodles. And I've been watching
Oh, that was so up there. What did you say?
I've been watching Ink Master.
You've been watching what? Oh, baby. Okay.
It's a tattoo show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You by yourself?
Yeah.
Hey, in a second, will you get a piece of paper and a pen? I need you to write something down so you don't forget it. I love you. I miss you.
What do you want me to write?
Okay, so I needed to remind you something, but don't talk about it because just don't talk about it when I remind you of it, because I remember that the recording things are being recorded by the bad people. What are you doing?
Just shaking the pen. What do you want me to write?
Okay, so remember, you got to write this. Remember when you came to the storage building and I wanted to let you know that you might have to testify. Came and got the gun from the storage building, so he had it because we were not allowed to have it on the base.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. All right, that was all. I love you. I wish you would have seen me today. Baby, I was so sad, and I think I was sad because I knew you were close to me. I wish you could have parked over there so I could have seen you. This girl in here said just a minute ago that apparently a bunch of people are trying to tell Trump to enact martial law. Do you think that will happen?
Well, he's going down to Texas to hide out, so.
What?
Trump.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and I saw something earlier on Steve Bannon's pandemic room about them looking into. They're investigating China about the cause of the fucking virus. They're saying that China created this virus and weaponized it.
Right.
And I got a bad feeling something's gonna happen, and if it does, other countries that aren't not our ally are gonna see us fighting amongst ourselves, and use that against us and come in and do something. I don't know. I don't know what.
I know. I've kind of been having a feeling like that too. Like I kind of have a feeling like honestly, like right now, somebody could come in, like country could come in on us.
Yeah.
Do you have that feeling? Is that what you're feeling? Because that's what I'm feeling.
I
I've
have
been,
a feeling. I have a
baby.
feeling of impending doom 24/7.
Well, I'm reading these cases online from like the 1800s and stuff. All I've been doing is reading cases and like writing stuff down. And I'm like, oh my God, like it's crazy, like what I'm seeing. And it's like there's, baby, what is that?
It's to remember to be happy.
Oh, I need to put one on mine.
Oh, baby.
I will put one on mine too, baby.
But when I look at
I
it,
miss you.
when I look at it like this, it's upside down.
You what? Let me see. I don't know, man. You're the one that needs. It looks like what?
It's upside down. Look.
Let me see. I know. I miss home.
I miss you so much. I know. I literally just came inside. I went out on the porch, and I came inside, and I sat down on the couch, and I said, "Oh, man, I really miss Millie. I wish she was here." Look, I got, like, I'm sitting here with a freaking golf club.
What? Baby, I miss you too. Guess what? They said in the
What?
newspaper today they said they've stopped all trials right now.
Yeah, that's what you told me earlier.
I really, really, really have a bad feeling about everything going on. I really do. Why are they just stopping it? They're stopping the trials right before Biden gets in there.
Haven't the trials been on, like, hold for a while?
Well, they have. They've been on hold since like last March, but they're 22,000 like cases behind. Like it's crazy. Like the state attorney told the prosecutors, "Oh yeah, this place is all kinds of places happening." Told the prosecutors that they need to start trying to resolve people's cases
Honey,
because they're what?
everything I saw, the very I didn't see a whole lot of Ocala today, but what little bit that I did see, that town is a fucking dump.
This place is a big county. Apparently this county is like as big as like Rhode Island. Well, Rhode Island's not that big, but I just feel like so. Okay, so what did Steve Bannon say? What's going on? Oh, guess what else? Before you tell me that, I gotta tell you something else. Bobby, the actor that used to be related to Angelina Jolie, or no, that used to be
Who?
married to her.
Yeah, Brad Pitt.
No, before that, he's like was nuts. He played in that Santa Claus movie, that Bad Santa Claus, Bobby Thornton or something.
Billy Bob Thornton.
The Bob Thornton. So his daughter, his estranged daughter, it was in the newspaper today. I was reading the newspaper. His estranged daughter in Florida got charged with first-degree murder. Like this is like 10 years ago, right? And she like this little girl died. Like supposedly she was babysitting, and this like 1-year-old died. And so she got charged with. She didn't get charged with that. She got charged with aggravated manslaughter, and she got 20 years. Well, today she just got out of jail after 9 years 9 years because they proved somebody they proved that she didn't somehow she couldn't have done it because like the forensic scientist. But my point is that in the newspaper it said it was time for Florida to get their justice straight because apparently they haven't been seeking justice because they've been, it said all kinds of stuff. It talked about how they were getting witnesses to lie, how police were getting witnesses to lie, how it was just saying all kinds of crazy shit. And I'm like, what the hell? Except Florida is totally under attack right now, all around, for not doing the right thing.
Yeah.
I'm itching so bad, baby. My skin's so dry.
Do you have a rash?
No, but look. You see that little, you see the spot on my arm?
No, not really. Yeah, it looks like a zit.
It's not, though.
Baby, your fingernails are too long.
Baby, they won't let me cut them. I already bit one of them already. Look how long they are. They're so long. I love you. I miss you.
I like your hair.
My crazy hair.
Yeah. I miss you too, baby. I miss you so much.
I'm ready for this to be over with. I'm ready for this daughter to be here this week.
Does he come once a week?
He's supposed to be. He told me he told me on December 31st that he was coming in 2 weeks because he came like right before it was like December 31st, and he said 2 weeks. So he should be here this week sometime. It's so cold. It's so cold here today.
It was nice when I was down there.
I went outside for a little bit. I think it was cold. You need to about like 3. Are you working tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Do you get paid every week?
I don't know.
It's so crazy that people don't even tell you anymore when you're getting paid. Like, you start work and they're like, they don't even tell you when you're getting paid.
He hasn't sat down with me and told me anything. I don't think he really knows how to run a business.
Is it a restaurant?
Or maybe, he might know how to run his business, but I don't know if he knows how to do employer-employee relationships.
Well, is there any other body working there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's him and his wife. She came in for like 5 minutes and then left. And then the assistant manager, and then the kitchen cook, and 3 waitresses.
Well, why don't you ask them?
Yeah, it was my first night nearly.
I know.
But like the kitchen cook, she doesn't really cook. she kind of just prepares the food.
Yeah.
It's like they boil all the shrimp and the crab and the crawfish in the bath.
Is it? So it's actually a restaurant.
Yeah.
We should have went there.
Yeah, I know. I had crawfish for the first time the other day.
You did.
Yeah.
Was
They're
it
tiny.
good?
They're like this big.
I don't eat crowfish, baby.
But
Was it?
she was like, oh, she goes, it's just the beginning of the season. By the end of the season, they'll be huge.
Oh
I
my
was like,
gosh.
I was like, whatever. I was like, this is too much work for this little bit of piece of food.
It was tiny, like this tiny.
Yeah, you don't even, you can't even eat the claws or anything. You rip the head off, and then you suck the juice out of the head, and then you peel the tail, and then you eat the tail.
Ew.
They're good. They season them pretty good.
Yeah? Look
Yeah,
at
but
you, baby. You're eating crawfish.
have you never had them either?
No, I've never had it. From the South, baby.
What? You
Nope.
told me all about. You used to talk to me about going to the Low Country boils and shit. And you never had
Yeah, and
crawfish?
Low Country bowls have oysters and shrimp and corn and sausage.
You're telling me they don't eat crawfish?
But, baby, that's like a Louisiana thing.
They're dirty little fucking things.
Where are they catching them at?
I asked him about it. I said, I was like, so you guys, I was like, where do you get these? He goes, we get them from Louisiana. I was
See?
like,
See, I told you.
I was like, do you go catch them or fish for them or what? He goes, no. I was like, so they're all farm raised? And he said, yeah.
Okay.
So I looked at him. He had them on like this table with water running through the table, and he was sorting through the dead ones and the live ones.
Oh, they're alive?
Yeah, and I was looking at them, and I was like, these little motherfuckers are born and bred in a farm. They never even live in the wild and live the way a crawfish is supposed to live. And I just looked at them with pity and disgust. And he scooped them up and threw them in a bucket. And then they took the bucket over and they threw them in a boiling pot of water.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They were alive?
Yeah. You cook them just like lobsters.
Yeah, cause I've heard that if you kill a lobster before you boil them, they put out this poison. So maybe the crawfish do too.
I don't know about that.
You gotta put them in the boil. You gotta boil them before. If you kill them before you boil them, they put out poison.
And then I don't know. I'm gonna go apply a few other places because I don't know if I'm gonna want to work at this place.
Right. Well, for the time being, it's only what, Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
That's not bad. I just don't like not being able. What time are you going to be getting done?
Like 8:30.
Okay, so you need to schedule our visits at like 9:15. You got to come home and take a shower. You're going to smell like a little crawfish.
But at 9:15. That's only 8:15 here, and we're still cleaning
Oh.
up at the restaurant. We don't get done cleaning until like 8:30, and then they sit
Do you
down
have
and
a?
have. And then after we get done cleaning, they sit down and have a little powwow meeting for like 15 minutes, and then we go home at like 9 o'clock.
What's the time between the time you get off work and you go there?
3 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Can you schedule one for my time?
Yeah.
Or yeah. Can you pick the time on there?
If it's available, yeah, I can pick it.
Okay.
If that time slot is available, I can pick it.
Okay. If Martin Luther King Day is Monday, are you working?
No.
Okay. I love you. I miss you. I wish I was at the house.
Me too, baby.
I'm ready for this to be over. I'm ready for this daughter to be here.
You belong here with me.
It'll be okay, baby. It'll be okay. I told you, did I tell you what the doctor said? Or what the lawyer said?
No.
So he said that if the doctor says, he didn't tell me exactly what it was, but if the doctor says something that helps me, he said that they'll get one other doctor to talk to me. And if that doctor says the same thing, they'll get one other doctor to talk to me. And if that doctor says the same thing, then everything will be dropped.
But you can't say what the doctor needs to say?
No, I can't say. I won't. I'm not gonna. Well, I'm not gonna just talk about. I think that's been the hardest thing for me is I haven't been able to talk to you. You know.
Yeah, I know. Just,
So.
well,
What?
make it happen.
I love you.
I love you
Well, I'm
too,
not.
man.
I mean, it is what it is. I'm not. I'm telling him everything that happened and what happened, and that's what I'm telling him. Do you remember when I called you that night when I was headed to the grocery store and I didn't want to get off the phone with you?
Yeah.
Do you remember anything that, feeling like anything, the way I was acting or anything that was out of normal? You need to make some notes.
You were quiet, and we were on the phone for a long time. It seemed like you didn't want to go back. And you told me that I forget that woman's name. Whoever his girlfriend was, you told me that she was a piece of shit, and that her daughter had gotten drugged at the fucking skating rink. And you told me that she was smoking weed from the time she woke up until the time she laid down and to go to bed every night. And you just seemed really like you were thinking really hard about something, but you weren't talking about it.
Well, I was scared. But anyways, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say anything else. Do you remember when I gave you the address?
Yeah.
Remember when I asked you, when I said, do you know where I'm at? And gave you the
Yeah.
address? And then you said something like, well, why are you... You said something to me, but I couldn't remember because I was trying to take notes because you were like, why are you giving... I don't know. I don't remember what you said. You said something like... Because I think I was like, maybe... Or did I say, do you know where I... Or I said, did I say, do you know where I'm at?
I think so.
Okay. Just try to make some notes.
Okay.
Just try to make some notes because I was trying to remember it. I was trying to write some stuff down because there was so much to remember.
Oh, so my boss told that I'm not approved to start my second job, and that I have to route a chit and get that approved. Well, I don't have access to route a chit to them right now. And she also told me that when they start doing the restriction of movement, when the cutter comes back, that I have to stop working.
What? Tell me that again.
She told me that when the Dauntless comes back, that I have to stop working.
Well, why?
Because it breaks their protocol on restriction of movement.
You gotta put in a chit.
Yeah.
So you have to put in a chit whenever Dauntless comes back.
Well, I have to put in a chit right now. They
Okay.
told me I can't work again, so I am.
Okay. All right. Well, just listen to what they say, baby. You need a job right now. You need to keep your job right now.
What, the Coast Guard?
Yeah. You need to be looking for a cheaper place though, if you can. I love our house though.
I don't like living on base.
Well, and just try to find something cheaper, like a studio.
I'm gonna try to find something, a small house, like to rent from the owner, not like a big corporation that owns a bunch of places. But I want him to be a cool landlord, not like our landlord up in fucking Washington.
Right. Well, all you can do is look. And maybe you'll get your chit in. At least you're not, you know what I'm saying? You don't work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and put it in.
Keller comes back next week, so me and him might look for a place. I don't know.
Okay.
And Sowers is coming back in February for like a week before he goes to Alaska.
He's going to Alaska. Cool.
Yeah.
Be freezing.
So I'm gonna try to see him before he goes up there, because after he goes up there, I might not see him for a long time.
Right. I love you. Cheer up, baby. I'm going to put one on me. I
Don't
talked to
do
my
it in
mom
there.
today. She was really upset.
Don't draw
That's
on
not a
yourself in
tattoo,
there.
is it?
Yeah.
It better not be.
Don't draw on yourself in jail, baby. Girls might make fun of you.
Okay.
I want you to be smart and just stay safe while you're in there.
Okay.
Okay, please be smart and stay safe. I love you so much.
I love you too, baby.
Call me in the morning. Call me in the morning.
Well, there we go, folks. That's the latest discovery. Now, just for the heck of it, let me go down here. I want to bring in That's the Coast Guard cutter he's on right now. That's the Dauntless. It's actually a one of the things they're known for is for searching for drugs and stuff like that. They generally hold on a minute. I got the prostitute is in the room. Yeah, they're married, Rebecca. I'm not sure how long they were married, but they are married. Yeah, yeah. But no, the one thing that came out in the this call was that uh, she is aware that they are going to um, try to um, get a sanity plea um, to get her uh, acquitted on um, guilty or innocent by reason of insanity. Now, the problem is number one, she would not be released. If she were deemed to be insane, uh, she would be assigned to a medical facility, and thus she would be um in a mental hospital. And then when she comes out of the mental hospital, she would immediately be transferred to the state of Kentucky because she is facing kidnapping charges in the state of Kentucky. Um, she took her uh, children away from their grandmother, took them across the state, was caught by the United States Marshal Service, and brought back to uh, the grandmother. And they were just ready to arrest her because she'd been indicted when she came to Florida and allegedly killed Chris Hallett. Now, in everything uh, that's come up so far in this, you notice she does not mention Chris Hallett. She has no empathy for Chris Hallett, and she doesn't seem to care that Chris Hallett is no longer alive. Um, well, this I'm still researching that, but I think it had to do um, with possibly drug use or something. I'm not sure. But I'm researching the Kentucky cases, and I'll be getting into that later on. And I'm just trying to see something. My other phone is. I'm curious to see. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. We're at it again. My neighborhood troll is in tonight, sending me dirty pictures. I just Timmy attracts the weirdest people. Again, none. I think it was because of um, moral situation. Uh, the grandmother was given uh, permanent custody of the children, the two twins. She is entitled to supervised visitation, and she, the grandmother had gone out shopping, and the minute the mother left the house, uh, she nearly took the children over to a woman's house on the other side of the state, and they even brought in the U.S. Marshals, who eventually found her and brought the children back to the mother. Yeah, she tried killing her own mother, and she told her mother, and the statement is something along the lines, I could kill you, chop you up into little pieces, and bury you where they would never find you. Um, and this woman has a hair triggered temper. Uh, she once went to a elementary school where her children were at, attempted to remove the children. Uh, a staff member of the school uh, tried to stop her from taking the kids. And when she left the school and got into the car, she tried to run the principal of the school over. And if it had not been for a stop sign, she probably would have killed her. I believe you're right, Nan. I'm just not certain of that. Um, but yeah, I believe she was, and drugs had something to do with it. All her children have been taken away. There's the twin children, and there's another child. Uh, yeah, she knows Tim Holmseth actually is declaring that she's innocent, and I'm the one that killed Chris Hallett. That's his claim. He claims that I am Whitey Bulger, the gangster from Boston, that I somehow went up to Field McConnell's house, got one of Field McConnell's guns, came down here from Wisconsin, went over to Chris Hallett's house, shot him, and you know, but that's crazy Timmy again and his crazy Canadian friend over there. Uh, you have to wonder now if you remember from his book that he admitted to substance abuse, then that substance abuse nearly killed him. He talked about waking up on the floor of an insane asylum and trying to figure out how he got there. Uh, and there's a docket back around the time he was in Thief River Falls where he had substance abuse arrests. So, this it could have anything's possible with this clown. Uh, yeah, if they play this video in court, it's not going to look good for her because she's um, under control. She's not highly emotional, uh, and so forth. Not for certain. That answer would lie in the police records in Thief River Falls, Minnesota. So, he claims that he is currently clean from anything, but, who's to say? He doesn't tell the truth about anything, so I don't know as if you could believe that. And you know, this guy, he acts like he's half out of it, her husband. So there's no telling. Now the only problem is when you're in the Coast Guard, you have regular drug tests, and they will discharge you if you come back with a drug screen. Well, anybody, yeah, that's true, Nan. And the thing of it is because they're saying all this stuff, it kills their credibility. You know, to go around saying that, you know, I'm a dead gangster and that I killed Chris Hallett, that I had something to do with the death of the two teenagers in Delphi, Indiana. Tim Homeseth, last I checked, has got me down as being involved in 10 murders. She's got me being part of the finders. And another crazy has got me being a member of MK Ultra, which is a CIA program from back in the 50s. And, you know, so they're saying that between 4 and 5 years old, I was in MK Ultra. But these QAnon crazies that are over there on Telegram, these people are really, really, really weird. But, you know, what can you do? But you know, the funny thing is, he's making a fortune off of this stuff. Yeah, I just got your thing about Tina Turner. I've been following that story all day. Yeah, well, that's what got him in trouble. Is that book? You know, and he's in a lot more trouble now. Because the paperwork that was filed today in the state of Ohio, he's looking at a felony. So, yeah, he definitely, yeah, because he was calm when I'll never forget Trenton Deckett. You know, it's just, you know, that's the bad thing is we have Trenton Duckett and Haley Cummings. So I don't know. It's just these people. I don't understand their motivation, but it is what it is. But I'm going to be doing. There's some crazy shit that's been going on with uh, this bunch that I want to bring up on tomorrow night. I was going to do it tonight, but there's just too much going on, so I'm going to shelve that until tomorrow night. And let's see, something else I want to bring up here. Now I'm going to have some more discovery coming up in the next week or so. I submitted a records request today, and so that'll be coming. Yeah, I remember that quite well. What they did is in trying to get away from the house, they hit the community mailbox, and then the post office had to come over and fix it. And somebody killed Justice. We never really figured out who did. Now Keegan Klein. This is getting back to the why did I Jetty Mine card? Well, that was an experiment that didn't work. Let's see. Let's go up here to news. Okay, Keegan Klein, who was the one who was allegedly had contacted one of the children before they were murdered, uh, has changed attorneys, and now they're trying to determine whether or not he's going to change his plea to not guilty, because apparently there's new evidence that they want to look at, and it's kind of thrown the case into a tailspin. The man that is being held for the murder of the two teenagers, Mr. Allen, is going to be uh, transferred to a different prison. Apparently, the conditions in the prison where he was at was not that good, and so the judge has said you can move him, and so he's going to be moved to a different prison. Now, what's interesting about all this is that uh, I don't think it was Lori. I think it was a woman from it was somebody from a different part of the state. They never were really able to prove anything. I did get a no trespass warrant against the woman because she showed up taking pictures of the house, and the house is on private property. Um, and so the sheriff gave her a no trespass warrant. She wasn't too happy about that, but that's way old history. But we never did figure out what happened to Justice. I don't know why someone would take out their hatred of me out on a cat, but that's kind of people we have on the internet. But getting back to Delphi, what is strange here is that the Holmeseth cult is defending an alleged pedophile in both of them. He's actually defending Keegan Klein, and he's also defending Mr. Allen. Laurie, what I did, you probably have to watch the recording when it gets on. I played two videos. The first video was the impounding of the E-Class Ford Escape in Georgia, and the second was a telephone call between Neely Blanchard and her husband that took place a while after he had come back from Georgia. So you can watch that on the recording and kind of catch up a little bit. And hello again, Laurie. But okay, now I've lost my track. So anyway, that's where we're at with the Delphi murder case. Now, on the latest out of the court, other than the discovery I'm asking for, is the pre-trial hearing that's going to be coming up in the first week of June. I believe it's June 5th. It's on a Thursday. I am not sure if I'm going to go up there or not. If I have time, I may take a run up there. It's a pre-trial conference. It usually takes about 20 minutes, and all they're doing is solidifying when, if everybody's ready to go, then June 26th is when we start jury selection. And if it goes to trial that same week, I will be there to cover the whole thing. On location, I will not be streaming out of the courtroom. I'll do a summation during breaks, and also at night when after they're done each day. And I'm going to discuss the specific rules with the court when I'm up there. And so that's where we're at on that front. Okay. Okay, it doesn't say how to. Here we go. Yep. Takes care of that problem. I don't think she expected that. Yeah, Nan, you've been around. You've been around a long time. You've been one of my oldest and most loyal friends, and I appreciate that. We've been through thick and thin together. But that's what I am going to do. I think I'm going to go to Marion County and double check and see if there is anything else new. And I'm going to be checking uh, the attorney that is representing Neely Blanchard is trying a case over in Tampa, Florida, and my glasses are in the bedroom. I forgot to put them on. Yeah, that's. I can usually uh, see things on the uh, without them. I just sometimes I have to squint. The glasses just help clear things up a little bit. Okay. Ah, thank you. Yeah, they'll sit there and say, see, he looks like Whitey Bulger. Weird. Okay, so we got order. Okay, and as I mentioned before, the jury selection is set for June 26th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. And the pretrial is set for the 8th of June at 8:30 a.m. And so let's see, June 8th, that's last. Uh, June 8th is a Thursday. So I will try and make that. Okay, we're having problems. I don't know what's going on. I'm not able to send. Yeah, this thing's. My computer's acting up. I don't know what the problem is. So, tentative is June 8th. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there's going to be Discovery coming up. Oh, thanks, Nan. I have Discovery ordered, and it's primarily this batch of Discovery. When I get it, it's going to have a few questions answered that has come up, and so you're just going to have to tune in to see what that Discovery is. Well, thanks again, Nan, because I'm only here for the truth. I just am trying to give information. Oh, somebody brought me my glasses. Thank you. Okay, now I got my glasses back. Well, thanks again, Nan. Yeah, it's just like magic. They drifted out of the sky. Toot sweet. Welcome to the chat. Just I'm gonna go back to Marion County because I've gotta I gotta figure this case out. Let's do some online research as to what this case is all about. Well, I did two videos, to, and one of them is the impounding of the car, and the other is the telephone conversation between Neely and her husband. They will be on the recorded version of the stream, so you'll be able to catch that. Let's see. Marion County. Hello, Catherine. I think I said hello to you already. Hello again. T-R-I-E. What? Well, the usual. The usual, Grace. Key notice of conflict and unavailability. Okay. Okay, United States. I'm going to see what the heck this is. It's an interesting name. This is federal court. Won't be streaming that one. CAM ILLE MOHA MOHA MMAD. Okay. Oh. All right. So let's. Oh, might as well put the case number just in case. 822 CR dash 003 or 4 2 dash CEHAEP. All right. Now let me see. Okay, this is a federal case, so I'm not going to be able to do much with this. And I'm curious to see. Oh, this is a drug case. Let's see what we got here. Okay, Camille Muhammad is a woman that was charged with the distribution of uh, drugs. She was a Florida licensed medical doctor who owned and operated MD Care Incorporated Pain Management Clinic in Hillsborough County. Over a 20-month period, undercover agents with the Drug Enforcement Administration conducted numerous appointments with Magaha, and each appointment received an opiate controlled substance, hydrocortisone, and so on, all that medical stuff, not for a legitimate medical purpose and outside the usual course of professional practice. In addition, Magaha engaged in multiple monetary transactions over $10,000, which money she criminally derived from the operation of her clinic, and which she used to purchase a piece of real property located in Clearwater or deposited into her bank account. An indictment is, this is an old article, but it basically on January 6, 2022, she was charged with drug dealing. Good evening, Levi. Welcome to the program. But that's who the lawyer will be representing. So it looks like I'm going to have to pull the jacket on this case and see what the progress is and go from there. Um, okay, what's the conversation here? I'm missing out. Well, this is breaking news. No, I didn't. As a matter of fact, I was thinking about uh, that case. Was wondering what was going on, and I would gather that's a federal warrant, so they'll be, U.S. Marshals will be tracking that dude down. Uh, he's going to be in a world of hurt when they find him too. Um, did Tracy show up to court, or what's going on with her? But, well, Sox is trying to get your tail wrapped around that cord. Yeah, apparently, Levi, it was the boyfriend that set up all these booby traps. I'm not sure what's going to be going on with him. Cat, go chase something, man. I don't know if I can. Nope, I can't. That won't allow me to. I'll have to look at that. Yeah, I see the link. The only problem is I can't click on it. Every time I go over the link, it blots it out, and it's just the way the thing works on here. Uh, that's the bad thing about StreamYard is when you try and do a link, it just makes things a little bit difficult. But I'll see. That's Denver 7, so. I can't play anything from that show. The last time I did this, the damn thing, I got a copyright. Okay. All right, yeah, that'd be the best. Because at least I can bring it up on the. Oh, he's a jewel. Hey, Highlands ranchman accused of setting up a booby trap at his home. Blah blah blah. Now has an active warrant out for his arrest, prepared to appear. Okay, he's yet to be apprehended. Charged with felony menacing, third degree assault, and prohibited use of a weapon. Yeah, that's going to be a felony warrant. Um, Doing the backstory. Yeah, this guy's a real piece of work. Anyone who sees the whereabouts of so on and so forth. All right, yeah, this is probably a felony warrant because that's, yeah. So I said, thanks for the link. But I'm not really surprised that he would be that dumb because now, he's even in more trouble than he was originally. And he's not going to be able to avoid this because the U.S. Marshals will get involved. Hello to Socks the cat, everybody. She decided to come in and be her usual. There. Oh God. Yeah, man. She's a lap cat. The only problem is she won't sit still. So anyway. Yep, that's old Socks. She's quite an interesting cat. All cats are interesting, but she's quite the interesting one. So, let me just for the hell of it, I'm gonna. Let's see, where is the thing? Because I wanted to check something, but I don't think it's. Where's the. Well, I mean, oh, there it is. Oh, of course not. I had. Gee, as of May 18th, they still had him being. Okay, the Richard Allen will have a trial date set at June hearing. Now, let me go in here because I want to see what the June date is as a June hearing. This is from Mr. Allen. Okay, I may have to do a records on this one, but he's going to have a bail hearing in June. Hey, Socks. Poor kitten, say hi. Yeah. And let's see, 5 hours ago, somebody did a jailhouse interview with him and said he may withdraw his guilty plea. He claims he is probably guilty of 7 of the 25 charges. So this is a confusing one. Oh, it's funny. This guy's giving jailhouse interviews. Good Lord. Must be nice. Kind of reminds me of Field when he used to do his jailhouse things. Oh, Socks. I'm being stalked by Socks. Yep, here she comes. Someone needs to be babysitting you, cat. I wonder where that someone is that should be. Go, 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 go. Why are you hanging around me? I ain't got no film. Yeah, I would be surprised if they let him out on bail. This guy's committed or alleged to have committed 2 murders of minors, and they're going to let him out on bail? That's crazy. But I doubt that they'll let him out on bail. Or else what they'll do is they'll set it so high. So we'll see what happens. Well, Laurie, I think what it is they are putting the blame entirely on him. They would have to prove that Trace had something to do with those booby traps. And, Hawaii is part of the United States. It's not going to do him any good to go back there. Now, Keegan Klein is not the one that they're setting the bail hearing for. It's for for Mr. Allen. Keegan is not getting out on bail. He's still incarcerated, but Richard Allen, they're supposed to have a bail hearing in June, and I would be very, very surprised if he's let out on bail for a double murder, because Nellie Blanchard didn't have bail sets, and she's been in jail now for almost 2 years. So, well, actually over a year. So, yeah, so I don't see any of these people getting out of prison, jail, prison, wherever they're at. Get out. Yeah, they both would be safer in jail right now. Delphi is a small town, and I don't think they're too happy with this guy right now. But yeah, after Casey Anthony, anything is possible. Yeah, you can't be sure of anything anymore. As that was one where everybody blew the prediction on that one. At least I did. Yeah, she's coming after me. I'm her prey. Because she sleeps on my head at night and walks all over me like I'm a big pillow. It's amazing. So, hmm. Yeah, nothing's changed there. And nothing's changed there. But yeah, tomorrow, I'm almost tempted to do this tonight, but I'm going to wait until tomorrow to do a proper presentation because this is a funny one. So I will be on the air at 9 o'clock tomorrow night with another breaking development in the world of the weird. Um, and so I want to get better prepared for that one because this is a trip. Um, so I'm gonna make one last check and then I'm gonna call it um, for tonight because I got a busy day tomorrow. And let's see, go up here. Yeah, I'm a little. The one thing that I'm curious about is why a foreign national is interested in who is running for a United States president. That's weird. You would think that she would be more interested in what's going on in her country, but you know, well, the trolls haven't been too bad tonight. I blocked one. Actually, I blocked both of the trolls. I got so fed up with the one, I finally blocked her. And Task Farce came in here again, so I blocked that one. And I'm a little surprised that they haven't tried to come back in, but they're probably recording the show again like they always do, so I'll be curious to see what they come up with. Anyway, with that, I think I'm going to call it a night, guys. I do appreciate everybody coming in. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and share. And if you're not out living life tomorrow night, come in at 9 o'clock p.m. and I'll have more stuff for you. And until then, have a good one. Good night, all.